What's going on, guys? It's me, Ding Boy, and today we're going to be starting a new game series on A Fisherman's Tale. I really wanted to play this game, and I thought I might as well do a series on it. So, we're going to be starting that series today, and we're looking forward to this game. So, I guess without further ado, let's go into A Fisherman's Tale.
Now, stop me if you have heard this one before. Once upon a while ago, there was a fisherman's puppet, carefully made by hand. The puppet lived a simple life inside a model lighthouse, with everything in its place. And every day began the same way when he brushed his wooden teeth.
Well, I guess I gotta brush my teeth.
Well, if you don't think wooden teeth need brushing, you've never had a cavity and a splinter at the same time. Next, he'd put a log inside his little stove to warm things up.
Okay, so you can actually teleport just by going like this. By holding forward, and then you can just kind of like position where you want to.
The puppet would put a log inside the stove.
Teleport.
Careful now.
Carefully.
Nice and warm.
There we go.
Safe from the storm. Next, he would take his duster and carefully dust his lucky seashell over there on the shelf.
Oh, there.
His routine never changed. Next, he would dust the little seashell on the shelf in the corner. There. The shell reminded him of the sea when it was calm. Next, the fisherman would open wide his window to check the weather.
There's the window.
A
Open the
quiet
window.
sea tonight. Finally,
Nice fresh air.
and most important, every day he would work on his latest model. There, in the center of the room, a perfect model of his own little lighthouse, exact in every detail.
Yeah.
It was nearly finished too. Only 2 pieces needed to be added to the replica. The little model cabinet and the final section of the wall.
Alright, yeah, it actually is pretty accurate because there's a little stove there. That looks like where the sink was, and that's where he dusted the seashell. This. Oh yeah, so here's the sink.
Model, yes.
And then here's the window.
Good. Now, the final touch. A tiny puppet of himself to put inside.
Yeah, where's the little me? Oh. His head's gone. Yeah, I'll just fix that.
There. Lucky this model snapped together. Now the little puppet could go in its little rocking chair inside its lighthouse.
There's the big rocking chair, but we'll just put the little rocking chair right there.
Tired out from his routine, the fisherman will rest his aching wooden bones in his own rocking chair and go to sleep. And dream of models. Safe inside, where the smell of paint and glue was always fresh, where the world was simple and snapped together, the puppet would follow his routine, brush his wooden teeth, dust his lucky shell, and work on his model. Worlds within worlds, walls within walls, closing out the storm so it could never reach inside. Until one night, something changed.
Yeah. Nice opening to a game. Really like that.
begun and stocks are looking thin again this year. We all know there's a big catch waiting out there somewhere, but hold your hauling lines. Reports are saying a huge storm is blowing in. It might be nothing, but better safe than salvage, I always say. Coming up next, another hour.
Those guys better be careful. There's a storm brewing. I wouldn't suggest going out. Alright, chapter 1. So I'm probably going to do like a chapter every video. That's kind of what I was planning.
Every morning, the fisherman's prepared to walk inside his model lighthouse with everything in its place. And he began his day the same way.
Yep.
Except this morning, something felt different.
Well, I guess, yeah. Brush our teeth again.
Mon Dieu, the window had been boarded up. The fisherman didn't remember doing that. Even when the storm came,
That's
he
weird.
was safe in here. But no two silly planks of wood were going to get between him and his routine.
Now you can actually see around here. Why do you have a big anchor in your house? That's a little weird, okay. So we went to the board.
He couldn't get them off by hand. The boards were nailed on. He would need some kind of tool. He couldn't get them off by hand. The boards were nailed on. He would need some kind of tool.
Right. Fork. Can I use the fork?
That wasn't going to pry the boards off. He needed to find something to pry off the boards.
A hook.
No, that wouldn't work.
Well, then what? Oh, wait a second.
Ah, this would do. What was it Papa used to say? Use the right tool for the right job.
Alright, I guess this could work. There we go. It's working.
Nearly there. What was this feeling? The fisherman hadn't felt like this for a long time.
Huh.
At
Weird.
last, the smell of the ocean.
Yeah.
But outside, not the sea. He couldn't believe his
What?
wooden eyes. Outside the room was another room.
Wait.
A replica room. And standing in it, a huge but very familiar figure of a fisherman. And he knew that if
Wait.
that huge figure were to turn, its face would be very familiar. Sacre bleu. If this was what lay outside, then what was inside his own little model lighthouse?
Yeah.
In the model of his own room.
Look, I'm right there. Wait. I'm right there. And I'm right there. Oh, we can take this off. Whoa.
It was all there inside
Wait a
the
second.
model.
Yeah.
Exact in every detail. But the tiny version of himself, it was moving. He was inside the model, he was outside the model, and just
Weird.
who was pulling all the strings?
Dear listeners, a general alert to all lighthouses. In spite of all of our thrilling up-to-the-minute warnings, a lone boat has gone out into the storm.
Well, yeah, I saw that.
Lighthouse keepers, make sure your lights are shining bright. I repeat, a lone boat has gone out into the storm.
The lighthouse. The world might be folding in on itself, but only one thing mattered now. He had to turn on the lighthouse lamp high above. The life of a fellow sailor was at stake. A huge anchor blocked the only door. Whoever did it must really want to keep the storm out, or keep something in.
So that's why there was a big anchor. Is because I'm like the model, and for some reason this guy left a little anchor in his house.
Of course. As below, so above. When he lifted the tiny anchor, the large one was lifted by his giant self.
The thing is, like, I'm never gonna be able to see my face. Cause I just keep on turning away, so I'm never gonna really be able to see my full face. This is kind of weird. This guy's got some fishing magazines.
Now, time to get out of this little room.
Yeah, because now the door's open.
Zut! The door
Oh.
was locked. He must have put the key somewhere last time he left this room. Now, when was that? And then, my friends, the strangest thing happened. Inside this room where he knew every cranny and nook, an unfamiliar voice said,
Hey, you. Yes, you, the scruffy-looking puppet.
Wait,
Yeah, you with the strings. Over here, on the shelf.
you're
Are you
talking?
trapped in the cockle? Why did you move the anchor? Why? Oh, why did you take the roof off?
the fisherman. He felt, well, his lucky shell had just started talking to him, and very rudely too. So he did not feel so great.
It's a little
You
weird.
test me every day, and you thought I just had nothing to say? I'm an hermit crab, Sonny, and you might not appreciate a nice quiet hiding spot, but I do. Now, shh.
And what are we hiding from?
I'm hiding from the storm. Why do you think I stole the key?
The key?
You stole the key?
The key? Where is it?
Oh, fiddler crab sticks.
The fisherman took a deep breath. Oh, hermit crab, craftiest of all crustaceans, I must get to the top of the lighthouse. Those sailors out there
Yeah.
may be looking for us. We must be brave.
Brave? Brave? If you can't find me my hat, I will be the captain, of course. And the captain needs his hat and a life preserver, just in case. Then, just this once, we will be brave.
Well, of course,
You look
courageous
terrified.
Captain Crab, said the fisherman. Your hat and a life preserver. Now, where would an everyday wooden puppet find a tiny life preserver and a hat fit for a crab?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, wait. So,
Did you find
here's one.
something? Show me. Show me. Try it in a smaller size.
Smaller. Wait a second. Smaller size. Wait. There's one right there. So, wait. If I drop this. Can I? Okay, that's a little weird. That's a big hand going straight for me.
I should have moved shell years ago, I know.
Oh.
But, I never found the courage to live with this crazy weather outside. Now,
I got
here's
one.
the biggest storm, and you want me to leave? This is insane.
You're very talkative.
Good.
That works.
I feel more buoyant already. Now I just need a hat. How else will people know I'm in charge?
A hat. You want a hat. Well, I actually want to try stuff first. So if there's a big one,
If you
then
knew what was out there, mon ami, you'd probably live in a shell too.
then there's the. It just you just dump whatever you want, and it just becomes supersized. That's funny. So wait, and then if I just drop this,
Island meat.
oh, I don't think I can pick up the tiny
This storm
fork.
is really, really scary, believe me.
Yeah, you said that. Can I pick up like this stuff? Yeah, you can pretty much pick up everything. Got empty. Does the water work?
I feel the storm coming.
I think your tap's broken. Alright, so we gotta find a hat. I should have a fisherman's hat here.
I won't move
Wait a second.
until I'm less scared. This scruffy-looking puppet wants
So,
to something to me. Look, I swear I'll make
Oh.
you my first mate if you find me
I
a
can't go in.
captain's hat.
I can't go in there. But I do see something white, so that might be a captain's hat. And you need an anchor to open it up, and I have a mini anchor right here, so that's why
Bring it to me when you find something.
this was respawning, because you gotta use it here. Yay! There's a little fisherman's hat, and this is obviously gonna be too big for you. So if we just Drop that there. Pick it up. And here's your hat.
Island me. So, you found everything? Well, if a little wooden puppet like you can do this, then I will be brave.
Yeah, be brave.
Now, just let me get out of this damn shell.
Oh. You actually have a mustache.
Phew. Breezy. I feel so much lighter, and the world feels so much bigger. I don't think I can go back into my shell after this. All right, let's do this. I'll help you open the door, so you can save your fellow silly old sailor. And I, as captain, shall courageously remain here, on guard.
Okay.
Now, let's see. Where did I leave the key? I was holding the key while I was repairing my shell. Then I had a sudden itch, and then... blast it. I don't remember.
I see
The
a
crab
key
had
right
lived his
there.
whole life inside this little shell. No bigger than the fisherman's hand. But he was safe.
Well, actually, I see a key right here. And by now I know how to supersize stuff and shrink stuff. So if I
Forget your poor sailor.
drop
You'll never
that,
be able to save him.
and we got the
That
key.
will do. All right, are you ready? Me too, I think.
Here, you might want to have your house back, or whatever. We'll just put this back, because you might want to sneak back in there sometime. Alright, and key.
Farewell, shipmate. I won't forget what you did for me. Your captain salutes you.
He would
Right.
need to find his way up the tower in the darkness. And already he could hear the storm rising outside.
Alright, we must be cautious. So, there's a storm brewing, and that's the little lone boat that I'm supposed to be saving. Because of my lighthouse, and I kind of need to light up my lighthouse so that he doesn't crash into anything. Hope you're safe, buddy. Safe travels. Alright. I guess that was chapter 1. So, yeah, I'm just gonna end it there because that was chapter 1. So, yeah. I think this is actually gonna be a really cool series because that's a really cool concept that this game does, where if you throw like normal size stuff into your model, you can supersize it, and then you can also shrink stuff by like picking up the stuff in your model. It's kind of confusing, but it's a really cool concept because it really opens up the possibilities to do stuff that like a normal kind of, I guess it's kind of like an escape room, like kind of like a normal style of game would do. But yeah, that's a really cool concept. Really looking forward to continuing. And yeah, I guess that's going to be it. Thank you for watching, like and comment on the video, and if you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe. And with that being said, I will see you next time.